What up, world? Welcome to the Brand New Show. As you know, this video will be on my YouTube channel. Um, go subscribe, watch, leave comments. I will comment back. Like I always say, when you leave comments, you don't even have to be like, "Yo, this video is crazy." It could be on some general like, I'm proud of you," or like, it could be just some random shit. Like I will comment back. I just, you know. Also, you can just subscribe. Brandon Janu Show, Janau show. Also did a podcast episode today. Go to podcast platforms, as you know, Brandon Janu Show on podcast platforms there too. I think you got notification. I think you get hit a bell and there'll be notifications for when I drop my episodes. You'll be the first to get it because you know, as I know it's on podcast platforms everywhere. I get notifications from all of these platforms because I hit the bell and made sure that my notifications will click in and show up. So yes, please go and listen to today's podcast episode. It's called Taking Notice. And hope you guys like it. Episode 26 of season 2, which is crazy. So I'm working, man, working. Let's start the show. So as you know, I usually do point of view or random shit on Mondays. Reason why is because it's the freshest thing on my mind. It's really just on some, just get my thoughts out maybe over the weekend, seeing what I was saying on the weekend or some shit that I've been thinking for a while, but I just really couldn't put it together. So instead of me trying to formulate it into a plan, just talk about it, and wherever it lands, it could be a point of view. Or it could be just some random shit. I don't know what it is, but you guys can figure it out yourself. That's why I call it point of view or random shit, because it really is just a point of view or random shit to some people. And that's cool. So today I just wanted to talk about, I guess my moves I'm making recently. I said this in my podcast episode today. I'm starting to understand that I have to. I don't have to, but I'm starting to understand the real value of knowing that I'm in a position right now, a really good position. I'm not there yet, but I'm on the cusp of getting close to it, I guess. Getting there. If this was like a car, I guess I'm at the gas station pumping up, trying to see what, and the prices, I'm pumping to the fullest extent of what I could do. And and maybe it's still something about myself that I don't know yet, but we'll see when it gets to that point. For right now, I'm putting 25 in the car, and hopefully we get to where we need to get to. Hopefully, if it gets you past half, and close to full. But if y'all got cars, y'all know what I'm talking about. You put $25 in a damn car, and then but I thought that shit would fill it up. What the fuck? But but it kind of feels like now, like. The reason why I call my podcast today Taking Notice is because I am starting to take notice. So what, my fellow podcasters are doing out there, and, them telling me how I got something and keep pushing and keep going. And, for me personally, as a person that I would never, I can't really say I never fit in, but I think I did make it hard for myself to generally find friends, true friends, because I didn't really play like sports. I played, basketball when I was like in, I think, the 7th grade, but I didn't really genuinely like, because I don't want to keep saying my heart condition, but also I just didn't feel like dealing with, the rigors of being an athlete. You really have to like hone into that shit, and I ain't got the discipline. I'm be honest. Shout out to every athlete because you really gotta. That's why it's like it's shocking to me to see people that are getting paid millions of dollars and you don't put the fucking work in. Like, bruh, all you gotta do is learn how to shoot free throws. Bro, all you gotta do is learn how to fucking catch a football. All you gotta do is learn how to catch a ball going to second base. Like that's it, and you ain't putting the work in. Like what the fuck, bro? You getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars to just do that, and you don't do shit during the summer. Like at least the first couple months, like depending on how long you got till your season start up. Maybe you even leave your season. You might gotta eliminate it, way before then. You need probably even make the playoffs or something. So why you not putting that work in? That makes no sense to me. But every day I'm starting to this is truly. What's crazy is like it's funny that I just said training because I finally got to the point of understanding this. I feel like my podcast is starting to become my practice, my training, my growth. Because you don't see my face. You know what I'm saying? Like you just hit a voice. And or maybe this is kind of more like my training, I should say, because you see my face. You see my face, you hear my voice. But on a podcast, you don't see my face. You just have to hear the voice, and you have to see if you could if that voice could attract people to go listen to it. And that's very intriguing because I think this is the training, this is the practice, this is where my hard work and dedication will pay off because when I finally do get to the point of the podcast doing something, when I do my podcast, even though I do it early and I do it the first thing, I do the podcast always, that's the main thing to me. I'm gonna be honest, like it's still the main thing to me because I get to the point where I just don't want to do the podcast and I can just do videos. But I still feel fucked up because I started doing a podcast. And it's because I was so, I don't know, I just always didn't, I guess, look at myself as like a face that people would like want to see on billboards and shit. That's just me personally. I don't know why. My nose and everything. I just always felt like, I don't say I didn't think I was ugly. I just always felt like I didn't have confidence in myself. Let's just put it like that. But yeah, these videos make me feel like it's more like because I have a topic to this. Like I said, I start off and I said this point of view or random shit. On my podcast, it take me a while. Like it really does still to this day. I know what I'm gonna do on Mondays. I know what I'm gonna do on Tuesdays. I know what I'm gonna do on a Wednesday. If I don't record anything on a Thursday, it's probably coming out on a Friday. I know what I'm doing on these days because I already have the topic set up. I already have the subject matter set up. I just gotta fill in the blanks. I just gotta put the shit out. I just gotta sit down now and come up with the idea of it. And like I say, point of view of random shit is so easy because it's just like I'm just talking. Like it doesn't really have any agenda. It doesn't really have like I said, some people can listen to this shit and be like, he's just saying some bullshit, nonsense, don't really fit nobody, don't really understand shit. I don't get it. But I like it because it's stupid. It don't make no sense, but he's just talking. So I'm gonna fuck with it. Or you could be on here and be like, oh shit, that was a point of view. I could take that and I can understand. I could see how he would visualize that. Okay, maybe I don't visualize it as that. But now I got a different point of view of the way I look at it and I interpret it. And I think that kind of gets me to where I am today where, and like from me to you, it's more personal, but it's still kind of me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still what I feel or what I felt before or how I felt about myself or what I think I could be one day. And then like when I talk about my music love, like the love for my music, love that I have for music, it's literally just an artist that I generally relate to. You know what I'm saying? Or the albums that they dropped that I related to a lot or, even songs that they've created or something. It could be an old school song. It could be a new school song. It could be some shit you didn't even know I listened to. It's like I might do this week a song that, like I said, nobody probably, I posted a lot, so you probably know I listened to it. But I love that song so much. But I don't know. I might still do an album or I might just do an artist. I don't know. But and then question of the week is more of a question I've been pondering for weeks. it's and I finally put it to perspective to myself, and I finally came up with the answer that I would say to the question, but it's more so to you guys because it's like, well, I'm thinking this, maybe somebody else is thinking this, and maybe some people are thinking it, and they might have a different answer, and that might help me out with the answer of the question that I asked of the week, and that's the thing, sometimes. So, but getting to what I was talking about, there's nothing to me as a person that I feel like I can't not achieve now. I'm starting to realize that. And like I said, getting the respect from my peers is pretty cool in this podcast game. I really appreciate it. Last week I talked about how, if it wasn't for my guy Pat, Podcastagram, really, just giving me a shot. He didn't have to. He didn't have to. He didn't really have to, you know. But he did. And that got me followers from other podcasters, and other podcasters been showing me love. And, I got my core day one people that was straight there from the moment, that truly showed me love. Flow Life Podcast and, Good Times, Bad Movies. They show me a lot of love, and, and they still give me advice, still support me. And same to them. I will always support them. I will always show them love. I will always, take the advice that they give me. And if I have any advice to give them, it's probably already been their advice. They just gonna probably remix it. I'm probably gonna just remix it and try to figure it out. But and it's now opening the doors for me to do, podcasts, conversations with amazing people, man. I think I didn't. I don't think I did I think I did a video before Thursday. I can't fucking remember. I think I did do a video for Thursday. Thursday night, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did all 4 videos before I did my sit down podcast collaboration with Delp, Man Cave. Thank you again. Thank you. Amazing platform. Go follow him, man. Amazing, man. Amazing. Good content. Y'all gonna like it. Go follow him, man. Really, Man Cave. Also, EJ the DJ. Shout out to you, my guy. And I don't know you. I gotta really look at your tag and go follow him too. Once I get his tag, I'm gonna post on my social media, and y'all go follow him too. He's an amazing person too. He's got some good content too, so go follow him. And also, frankly, Francisco, my guy Francisco. Shout out to you, my guy. Another one. Go follow. Go watch. Go listen. Great content. Go follow those guys. They're amazing people, man. And I thank those 3 men because, they didn't have to put me on that podcast. They didn't have to do that last Thursday. They didn't have to. And to open their followers and their people up to me, that means a lot because, like I said, man, last week, you don't find, especially in something like this, in a field where so many people could just look at it as competition. And it's funny because I was talking to my guy WV on Uncommon Place about this Saturday. We were talking about it. And, it's easy to just be like, I want to be the one at the top. But if you don't take the advice of the others that are doing it and doing it at a very extreme rate and an incredible rate, all that top shit gonna fall fast because you had no real foundation because you always felt like you could just do it on your own. And that sometimes happens to people. We think we're just so damn strong and we're Superman. You find your kryptonite very fast in this world because you think you're Superman and you're not. You're Clark Kent. You wouldn't be shit without a fucking phone booth. Let's be real. So I thank those people. And every time I get on here and I thank those people, it's genuine. It's really from the heart because they don't have to do any of that shit. Nobody has to give me advice. Nobody has to really tell me how this maneuvers. Nobody has to tell me how this goes. They could have easily just ignored me. And they would have the right to. But for them to give me the advice and the love and support and still genuinely want to see me do good is respect. And I take that very serious because, like I said, in a field like this that could easily be seen as competition, they welcome me with open arms. And that's very important because not that many shit you see it in sports. You got teammates that don't even fuck with each other. Like, y'all on the same team, y'all trying to win a championship. Y'all don't even fuck with each other. Like, it's very important. People are like, well, they got chemistry on the court, so it don't really fucking matter if they, all right, that's what you say. But that locker room tension eventually will play out on the court. I love sports, and I know that very well. I see it. I've seen it when I was a kid with the late, great Kobe and Shaq. I wish they would have stayed together a little longer, you know. But like I said, man, shit happens. You know, that locker room tension kicks into the court, and it's just like, okay, well, fuck you. It's like he say, fuck me, fuck you, and it just gets to that point. So I think to be in this position, man, right now, it's like I said, man, it's taking notice of where I'm at, and I'm not there yet. And I said this on my podcast today. If one day I do get there and I'm at the top and I am by myself, if it does feel a little lonely to me because I don't have anybody with me, my biggest goal is to create a podcast. For this career of mine, I want to create a podcast network. And I'm going to bring all those people with me, even if they're not at the top yet, or if they are at the top. I want them to help me because at the end of the day, that's what we need. We need each other to help each other. It makes no sense. We're not all in each other's lanes. That's the thing. I'm not doing this to be in your lane. I don't want you to feel like I'm doing this to be in your lane. I want you to feel like he's different. He's got a different voice. He's got a different, unique voice. The beauty of life is expanding your mind and understanding that you need each other. You know, I could jump in your lane, but I'm not in your lane. I can talk how you talk. I can do what you do. But at the end of the day, I go back to what I do. I don't take what you did and be like, yeah, I could do that too. It's more like, nah, I appreciate you for even thinking I could come into your lane and speak about these topics like you do. So I appreciate that. And I think that's the thing, man. We're lucky, we're fortunate. If you're lucky, if you're fortunate, and you understand to evolve, you gotta grow. You gotta understand. And growth doesn't always have to be physical. It could be emotional, spiritual, or even mental. You gotta expand your mind. You gotta stop trying to fit shit that you already been through 500 times and you knew it doesn't fit anymore. That doesn't work. It never did. You tried it 3 times and it still didn't work, and you still trying to be like, well, give it a fort. It's like, we're afraid, like I said last week, man, we're afraid of change. We're creatures of habit. We're afraid of it. I'm afraid of it. I'm not stupid. I know I am. But I'm trying to expand. I'm trying to explore and push myself to do shit that I don't do. Maybe it's because of this podcast. Maybe it's a voice inside of me that, finally feels like I've been holding you back for so long. Now you finally got the confidence to do it. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to be here tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. And the day after that. It's not because I'm trying to get success. Because my mind moves too fucking fast and I need to talk to somebody. So, I can't probably talk to everybody. But at least they'll listen. And I take it. I take that. easily. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Man. Like I said, you can take this as a point of view. You can take it as some random shit. At the end of the day, it's from me to you. See you.